but I have to mention it because you're gonna find more and more these days, like post 2010, post 2000 even, like more and more Norse mythology making its way into Japanese video games, because I feel like there is such a fucking burnout on like Greek mythology in video games that hey, it makes no sense to jump to it. I'm not talking about Berserk, because Berserk has always been well ahead of the curve. Like, honestly, the only real like in-depth mythos that hasn't really been explored is like probably Egyptian mythology. Probably. I mean, we have Hinduism thanks to Kushan. We have Norse thanks to magic. We have obviously Catholic because of the Holy See. There was more. There was definitely more, but I'm not thinking about it. Crap. Apple. And so Guts goes from being a solo marauder of just killing demons by night to daddy daycare for the love of his life, now comatose and in a constant childlike state of mind. Strange. It's weird how that transpires. Oh my god, it was snowing back then during that time, wasn't it? My conviction! I'm certain it's already been talked about at length before, but yeah, just a reiteration of Casca is really the reason why Guts has not completely gone down the blood-soaked death route of just killing everything in his path. And just becoming essentially the thing he hates the most, you know what I mean? Like, literally just becoming one of the apostles that he despises, so yeah. Again, I've already talked about a lot of this at length in the Berserk PS2 game, if you want a more in-depth look at the Millennium Falcon arc, but this is still not a terrible retelling of it, so yeah, on top of the fact that we get more afterwards, that's even better. Okay, so, the Stranger. Putting Casca's safety first. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. So it looks like, I just had to quickly read these because as you can tell from the fact that some of these have the brand of sacrifice on them to show that I've completed them on Berserk difficulty. I haven't played a lot of these levels in a very long time, partly because there's so little reason to do so. But I vaguely recall things that do happen in this game, but partly because of the Endless Eclipse mode I've played more times than I kick on. I still haven't gotten around to that, by the way. I should probably go back at some point and showcase, like, I don't know, permanent mode Femto or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, for the time being, so I can keep to this. Okay, time to turn Berserk into an escort mission. I mean, I like it, and it also shows that Guts has to evolve from being just surviving for himself and just killing everything mindlessly to having to actually take care of Casca and make sure Kushins in this case don't end up getting to her before they can make their way out, so that's good. I say it, but this is probably gonna still be very fucking easy. Oh, she's going, okay. Okay, so I was not imagining that. That ass is actually pretty fucking thick in these monk robes. Jesus, okay. The course during this whole shebang. One time, Guts, or Casca does actually wander off from Guts and stumbles upon some bandits. And of course, they nearly try to rape her. Again, God, what is... You know, it's unfortunately a very real thing that, yes, a lot of men, especially that back then where it was very much like there wasn't any thoughts of feminism whatsoever, and women were actually seen as property. True story. That this would not have been an uncommon occurrence whatsoever. Found a Kushan soldier with a large... That's weird phrasing. Like, one soldier who has an army attached to them? Okay, that's bizarre. Let me keep this up like this so I can actually see where she is. Casca, you wanna not do that? God, this is gonna be a nightmare though. Guts is very good at clearing enemies around him, but he's not great at forward advancement with his attacks, so this is gonna be kinda tricky. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this. Well, I guess this is probably a better scenario than, you know, back during the PS2 game where I was fighting literally non-stop snowmen just coming out of the woodwork. That's probably a little bit better of a situation now than what I had back then, but not a huge amount. So is Casca? Yeah, she's not having a fun day right now. Let's just make the man explode into money. This is truly the capitalist dream right here. To be able to kill a man and make money explode out of him. That would certainly turn a lot of right-wingers into murder machines right there. Oh boy. For the god known as money, or no, for the god known as the economy. Let's see. It shouldn't be too bad though. I'm a little bit worried though because like since I am playing this on Berserk, naturally there's a much higher enemy count on screen. But it doesn't actually look like Casca's been hit once. Oh no, she did get hit once, I think. Did I just hit her? No, let's find out. No, okay. You know, it's still really awkward with our current knowledge that what Casca currently is actually just a facade. It was clarified. Yeah, the name that Luca gave her was, what the hell was the name? It was like some name, I forget what it was, but it was a very unassuming name. That later turned out to Casca came to relate. Elaine, that's what it was. Casca came to relate Elaine as like the childish facade that she was going through as we're advancing. Yay! So it's just very interesting that like connection right there. Lord only knows how long it's gonna take for Casca to either be rehabilitated from her trauma of the eclipse, because like literally every time she even thinks about guts now, immediate PTSD of the eclipse and the horrors that entailed. You know, between, well, the obvious one being the rape from Griffith, but also the equal amounts of trauma that came along with guts of seeing, you know, Judo die right beside her, also witnessing the entire band of Hawk being annihilated, the sudden realization that, hey, demons are real. I mean, that's already kind of being led up to anyway because of Wild. But yeah, the whole thing about guts and the shit he's been going through. Imagine all that hitting you all at the same time and post-mortem realization, and you're at the heart of the worst of it. Yeah. Guts just got brazenly angry and was able to fight his way through, kind of. Why is she continuously going backwards? Also, why is there such a high enemy count? Oh my god! Well, it does make sense for the Kushan Empire, unfortunately, because they literally just try to overwhelm people with sheer numbers. That's literally not a statement of like India or anything. Like, that's actually a thing that Ganishka was saying that it was this kind of idea to do with taking over Britannis. Yeah, that was literally a thing. Also, where did Casca go? Now I'm asking that. Now I know how it feels for guts. Oh boy. Ah, damn, literally the only real... Oh wait, no, she's almost there. Okay. Give me a horse. You know what the worst part is? This right here isn't even like a reference to anything really going on. Like, you'd think that we would probably get a level that was going over. Wait, did I just say a lot? No, I don't think I did. That'd be too weird. This isn't supposed to be covering like the pretty much like the constant winter that Guts and Casca were going through in order to progress towards Skellig. Like the immediate chapters after they set out, like they had there was obviously panels of not only Farnese and Serpico following them, but also the Guts fighting off those rampant fucking snowmen that you saw during the beginning of the PS2 game. Excuse me. Are we done here? I love how you can see at one base commander just kind of running off. Huh, I didn't realize that. Wow, this aura is kind of messy. We have the white lightning with the red aura, the white lightning with the blue aura, but we also have like occasional sparks of black lightning. What were they trying to go for with this aura layout? I know it's kind of bizarre. I wouldn't think they'd go that kind of like weird mishmash route. Like just stick to red lightning, like I don't know, Jin Kazama and Tekken or something. Got me on that one. Okay, so the beginnings of Guts' journey with Casca by his side and quickly coming to realize, yeah, this is gonna kind of suck. Because not only, obviously there's a thing before of just trying to keep it protected in general, but also the thing of trying to protect Casca from himself. Because of the whole thing about, you know, Beast of Darkness. Yeah. Well, yeah, because you have to not only protect yourself, but you have to protect someone who can't defend themselves. So you're essentially watching two people. It's gonna get even harder, real fast. Okay. I'm not sure how much I believe that Puck actually came from there. Yeah. Also, unfortunately, I was mentioning this before. This is unfortunately the direction that Miura is taking Puck in ever since Isidro and others started joining Guts' party. Much more of a comic relief character instead of an empath type to show what is going on inside Guts' head. So, Yup. To be fair, it's probably it was. I mean, it was definitely for the best, so that way Guts Berserk doesn't get stale with just having the two characters who are already developed with each other, and they can actually get new party members, because that would ultimately lead to a much more interesting manga. A bit more of a shonen manga, but hey, it's still there.